I'm Michael Bungay Stanier from Box of Crayons. Now look, I bet you're one of these people who at times, maybe more than once, has gone, God, I want to give this person feedback, but I'm going to avoid it, I'm going to skip it, I'm going to kind of hope it goes away. And of course it doesn't go away. So knowing how to give feedback more quickly, more effectively, more compassionately can be a really powerful tool. And this is one of a series of little videos to give you the tools to help you give feedback more quickly, more effectively. And here's something I want to give you today, which is just the power of getting clear on what you want. Because lots of people say, well, look, I procrastinate about giving feedback because I'm a bit worried about it getting messy, getting emotional, getting teary, who knows where it's going to go. But I think the reason most people procrastinate about giving feedback is they haven't got clear on the request they want to make. What do you want to ask of this person to be different as a result of giving this feedback? Now that in itself is powerful, but I want to give you an additional distinction that can really help. It's the difference between wants and needs. Wants and needs. So what you want is pretty obvious. You're like, here's the request, here's what I need you to do, here's the thing I need you to do differently next time. But it can be really powerful to go the next level down. Now there's a writer called Marshall Rosenberg. He created something called nonviolent communication, really powerful way of understanding how to communicate with people. And he says that there are just 9 core human needs. They are creation, freedom, protection, understanding, affection. There are others as well. And there's something very powerful when you get to the heart of what the deeper need is that underpins the want. So that can be powerful to understand for yourself. It can also be powerful to understand what the other person might be looking for, not just what they want, but what they need at that more core human basic level. So if you're preparing to give feedback, if you're finding it difficult, here's one of the most powerful things you can do. Get really clear on what you want. If you want to push, get clear on what you need. And what you're going to find is when you do that, that rest of that conversation, what you need to tell that person, will become much clearer and much easier to communicate. Hey, it's Michael. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching that. It's always appreciated when you actually get to the very end of it. And now you're here. Let me ask just a couple of quick favors, if I may. The first is this: if you picked up a copy of The Coaching Habit and you even went as far as to read it, well then let me ask this of you. Would you consider putting a review or a rating on Amazon.com? You know, my goal is to have more than 1,000 reviews on Amazon.com. It's one of the ways the book would become considered a classic. And if you're so inclined, I would love to see that up there on Amazon.com. So thank you for that in advance. Also, if you're accessing this through iTunes, either watching it or listening to it, then a rating or review on iTunes is also really gratefully received. I know these are small things, but actually they make quite a big difference in terms of helping us spread the news and the impact that we're seeking to have at Box of Crayons. You know, we're on our own quest to do less good work and more great work. And let me wish you the very best in your own quest to do less good work and more great work.